Another very powerful feature of the dataTaker loggers is their ability to do statistical analysis. Now we're going to look at a problem whereby what we need to do is we want to take our temperature measurement and we want to actually only record the maximum and minimum during a period. So we're going to measure the temperature every second, but we're only actually going to record the maxima, minima and average every 15 seconds. So let's create actually a completely new program for this, keeping our old one because it's fairly different. So we click on File, New. I'm going to create a new 500 program here. It's this button here. Here's our 500 program. Now you'll notice that this one is prog 2, the other one was prog 1. Now what we've got to do, we've got to create a thermocouple measurement on channel 1. We've already got it wired, so I'm going to right click, add channel, analog, channel 1, temperature, thermocouple. It's type K and it's wired between the plus and minus. Now what we need to do is, what I want to do is actually the statistical analysis. Now I can come down here to special, that's one way of picking it up, or left click on properties there. Whichever way you end up with this panel, we pick the statistical tab and I'm going to collect the average there. Now I want to create 3 of these measurements, so I'm going to highlight that by left clicking on it, edit, copy, edit, paste, edit, paste. Now we're going to right click, change the properties of that one to maximum, right click, change the properties of this one to minimum. Now we need to label these. I right click, label, this is temp average, temp average, right click here, temp max, right click, temp min, click OK. Now we want to take those maximum, minimum, average every 15 seconds, so we need to set that rate up here. So I left click, right click, select properties, come down, 15 seconds, click OK. Now we're going to report this information every 15 seconds. Now under the statistical tab here, that's how quickly the measurements are actually going to be made. So we're actually making measurements every second, but reporting them every 15. So if we come back over to here and send this program now to our connection, the program's going over there. Now we come over to our window, look at our text window and observe the top window once the readings have started. Now the readings are being made at the moment, but they're being made every second, and every 15 seconds we're going to get a report which will be the maximum and minimum during that period. Here it comes. During that period we had 25.6 was the average, maximum 20, etc, etc. Now if I grab hold of the thermocouple, we'll get an out. There we go, there's our average was 28, maximum was 33.9. This is actually an excellent method of compressing your data. You can take measurements every second, but you may not want to know those each measurement every second. You may want to know your hourly averages, etc. We could, for example, if we come back now to our program, we could do the same thing. Instead of taking 15's averages every 15 seconds, we could now go to Schedule B and set that up to do readings every hour. Schedule C could be readings every day. Schedule D could be readings every month. Very powerful feature, makes it and it's very quick to produce the program, very simple.